Hi everyone, my name is Saahil and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to Skincare Basics 101, where we break down skincare in the most simplest way so that you can have a healthy, glowing and clear skin. And in today's episode, we're talking about cleansing. So let's start with understanding what is cleansing. Cleansing can also, for at least me, be called intentional cleaning of the face. So when you clean your face of the excess sebum or oil or the dirt or the makeup that is accumulated on your face and in your pores, and you clean it to, purify your skin and also prepare your skin for other skin treatments that are going to follow, that intentionally is cleansing. And cleansing is super important because get it wrong and a lot of skin concerns like acne, whiteheads, blackheads, all these things can actually be related to wrong cleansing. So if you cleanse right, you may not have these problems, and God forbid you're cleansing wrong, you may just invite these problems on your face. So that's why you should be aware that you're cleansing the right way. It's not rocket science, but it's important to get it right. It maintains the hydration levels of the skin. It maintains the firmness of your skin. Any impurities that are accumulated inside your skin or on the surface of your skin, that is cleared out on an everyday basis. It also kind of helps to fight the prematurity of your skin. And last but not the least, it increases the product effectiveness of all the serums, all the creams, all the treatment products that you're going to bring in after the cleansing. It increases the effectiveness. So that's why cleansing is super important. So now that you know what cleansing is, the question arises, how many times should you cleanse your face? Once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? Ideally, 2. In certain situations, 3 times a day. Maximum. Do not exceed 3 times a day unless a very special situation, but stick to 2. Situation number 1 and the most important, evenings. Throughout the day, we keep collecting dirt, pollution, excess oil, and even makeup on our face, which we put in the mornings or whenever, and that is just lying on our face, clogging our pores. And if we do not cleanse our faces at night before going to bed, in a day or two or maybe next morning, we may just break out, and eventually that will lead to whiteheads and blackheads. So cleansing before going to bed is so important, and it's completely non-negotiable. Situation number 2, the mornings. Now, a lot of people, also the dermats, say mornings are not kind of important, but for me, I feel mornings are very important for 3 reasons. Number 1, we accumulate the dirt and the internal pollution in our house and on our pillowcase, on our face when we sleep. So we want to get rid of that in the morning. Also, our skin rejuvenates. So when our skin rejuvenates, there's also a lot of dead cells. So we want to get rid of those dead cells in the morning once we get up. And the third reason we should cleanse in the morning is that maybe at night you use some rich product or some, heavy cream or moisturizer. So to swipe it off and to start afresh, you need to also cleanse in the morning. And the third and the last situation in which you should cleanse your face is when you come out of sea salt water or after a sweaty workout. In no fourth situation should you really cleanse your face. So make it a rule that no more than 3 times, or 4 in very little situations. But if you are sweating like 2 times a day, then 4 times. Otherwise, try and not cleanse more than 2 times a day. So how do you cleanse your face? Now, it may seem like a very simple process at the get-go, but honestly, there are far too many things that could go wrong. So how do you want to start is by number 1, washing your hands thoroughly. Your hands have been all around the place and you don't want to put those dirty hands onto your face because cleansing then will be of no use. So you want to wash your hands thoroughly with soap before you start cleansing. Number 2, if you're wearing makeup, remove it using a gentle makeup remover. You could use micellar water or you could use natural oils like coconut oil, and then follow up the process with your regular cleanser. Now this process is called double cleansing. Makeup removers will kind of attract all the dirt, all the sebum and all the makeup onto the cotton and give your skin the first layer of cleansing. It's after that you can use your normal cleanser and actually work deep within your pores. With makeup, if you do cleansing only once, the chances of getting rid of the makeup completely and 100% are lesser. So double cleanse. And when I say remove your makeup, do not use facial wipes. Number 3, make sure you use a face cleanser and not a generic soap bar. Soap bars can really screw up with the pH balances of your face. They are not meant for your face. Unless a bar soap is specifically meant for faces, go only and only for facial cleansers. Number 4, use room temperature water or lukewarm water. Do not use extremely hot water and do not use extremely cold water. What happens when you use different temperatures of water is that your skin cells can go into a shock. Using room temperature or lukewarm water will kind of smoothen out your pores by keeping them like kind of stable. So try and not use different temperatures of water and stick to only lukewarm or room temperature water. Number 5, do not use your palm. Only use your fingertips. I feel like a TV18 ad, but I hope you get my point. Do not use your palms. What happens when you apply the product on your palm is that the palms are a heated place on your body. And when you apply the cleanser here, a lot of it actually gets absorbed into the palm. 1. Number 2, when you apply it on your face, the amount of pressure you're going to put on your face and on your cells is going to be immense. That's why when you apply the product on your fingertips, number 1, you do not waste any product. And secondly, when you work it into a lather and apply it on your face, you're giving very gentle pressure on your face. You're not really scrubbing it very hard. The pressure is just the right amount. It's not too soft, it's not too harsh. And then once you start using your fingertips, try and cleanse your face to about 45 to 60 seconds. Try and not do anything less than that because, I mean, come on. What's the point of cleansing if you can't give 1 minute to your face? And then again, do not miss parts of your face. Our usual habit is to just go for the forehead, for the cheek, a little bit of nose, and done. No. What about your temple? What about your jawline? What about your chin? What about your neckline? You need to cleanse all of that up. Remember, skincare regime is not only about your face till the chin, but also about your neck. Imagine 30 years down the line, if you've been just doing skincare on your face and not on your neck, this is going to be a complete contrast. With makeup, with skincare, you always go from forehead to here. Always. And number 6, use a fresh face towel and pat dry your face. Do not scrub the towel all over your face. You're going to damage the skin cells so badly. Always pat dry your face and always try and use a fresh towel if as much as possible. Worst comes to worst, change your face towels every 2 to 3 days maximum because the bathroom is a very humid place and all the bacteria is getting accumulated and you don't want that on your face. Now there are a bunch of cleansers in the market, not only in terms of the companies and the brands, but also the kind of cleansers that are in the market. So that's why it's so important to know your skin type before you get into skincare products. Because if you don't know your skin type, you may just use the wrong product. And if you don't know your skin type, I will leave the link of my first episode in the series here. You can check it out so that you know your skin type and then you can go for the right kind of cleanser and the right kind of skincare products for your skin. Now, personally, I feel picking the formulation of the cleansers is not so important as much as looking at the ingredients. If nothing else, make sure your cleansers are gentle and sulfate free. They should not be harsh on your skin. In fact, they should just make your skin feel normal. You know what I mean? In the sense, if you have an oily skin, you should feel less oily, and if you have dry skin, you should feel less dry. And if most of the cleansers are doing that for your face and for your skin, I think you're good on the formulation. But even then, I'm going to cover the 6 kinds of cleansers and the skin type to suit very quickly. Number 1, for oily skin, you can use gel cleansers. Gel cleansers are liquid, they're lightweight, and they make your skin feel so refreshing because they take out all the sebum, excess sebum of your face, and they make you feel super light and super normal. For people who have oily to combination skin, you can go for foam cleansers. They are so light again on your face and they end up giving you a very nice radiant matte finish. Coming to people with normal to dry and sensitive skin, try and go for cream cleansers. Cream cleansers are super rich and they're infused with moisturizing ingredients which can make your skin feel super nice and soft. And then you can use oil-based cleansers too. Along with natural oils, you can also use oil-based cleansers. What they essentially do is they loosen the dirt, the makeup, everything on your face, and it attracts and kind of, you rinse off your face. And these kinds of cleansers can be used by all skin types. One more kind of cleanser which can be used by all skin types is micellar water. Like I mentioned, micellar water is good for first base of cleansing and also as a pick-me-up. But having said that, micellar water may not suffice only, and you may just need to use your particular kind of cleanser. But micellar water works perfectly when you want to just pick me up in the middle of the day. And I think the latest entry in cleansers are the clay masks, which are essentially more for oily to combination skin, if I'm not wrong. And they are super comfortable. Of course, you need far more time because you need to apply and kind of wait for them. But you can also consider clay mask cleansers if you have oily to combination skin. And while we're talking about the kinds of cleansers, remember that facial cleansers are kind of not meant to remove the makeup from your eyes, especially if it's waterproof makeup. You will be scrubbing your eyes a lot if you're using a cleanser, and that will kind of damage the cells and your skin around that area. So try and use targeted eye makeup removers as much as possible instead of micellar water when it comes to removing makeup for your eyes and even lips. So I hope now you understand why cleansing is so important in our everyday skincare regime. So don't neglect cleansing your face if you want to achieve more glowing and clearer and radiant skin. It essentially comes down to two major practices you want to make a habit out of in your skincare routine if you want a glowing skin and a radiant skin for years to come, and one of them is cleansing. The other one, watch out the rest of the series. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment below with how many of you actually cleanse your face on everyday basis, and if you don't, who will start cleansing today? Check out my other videos in this series here, subscribe here, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye and stay safe.